Hi guys, my name is Shalini and I'd love to welcome you to Indique Dance Company's story project. Using the storytelling aspect of our dance form called Bharatanatyam, we tell tales from various backgrounds and share them with you. Well, today's story is called Not Quite Snow White. It's written by Ashley Franklin and illustrated by Ebony Glenn. Are you guys excited to hear the story? Well, we need your help to tell the story. So first, let's get some background that'll help us out. Latha, why don't you take over now?
Thanks, Shalini. Well, we all came together to start this dance company called Indique because we just love to dance. Indique is based on Bharatanatyam, which is a form of South Indian classical dance that involves facial expressions, body language, and hand gestures. Ahila, please tell us more about the hand gestures.
Sure. Hi friends. So we want you to tell the story with us. So we're going to learn a few hand gestures, or what we call hasta mudras, that we're going to be using in today's story. So join in. You're going to take your hand and make it into a fist with the thumb on the outside of your fingers. This is called mushti. So we use mushti to show determination. We can show double mushtis to give ourselves a loving hug. Or sometimes we use mushti to show that we're angry, upset. That's mushti. The next one we're going to learn is katakamukaha. So for this one, we're going to bring our thumb, pointer, and middle fingers together with our two remaining fingers pointing upwards. For katakamukaha, we can use this to maybe pick a flower, smell the flower, and maybe even decorate our hair with that flower. That's right. Another variation of katakamukaha, we're going to start with the first one, but this time bring the middle finger down and slightly raise the thumb and pointer. So this katakamukaha is used to show a young woman, perhaps a princess. We can also show a bird if you attach the other hand at the bottom, maybe a parrot. That's katakamukaha. The last mudra for today is hamsasya. So for hamsasya, you're going to bring the thumb and pointer together with the last three fingers sitting straight up. So for hamsasya, we can write on a piece of paper. We can use a double hamsasya to show a necklace, even earrings if you want. Or we can show that things are just perfect. That's right. So now that you know how to speak with your hands, please join in when you see these mudras in the story today. So along with the hand gestures, we also use our body language. So my friend Sari here is going to talk a little bit more about body language.
Thank you, Ahila. Just like Ahila mentioned, body language is extremely important in storytelling. Let's take just one simple example. Fold your hands together and you stand tall. What if we move back and look up with determination, just like Ahila mentioned? There you go, determination. What if you're scared? Shrug your shoulders up. You're scared. It's the same hand gesture. What if you drop your shoulders down? I'm sad. See, body language is so important. Are you guys ready for story time now? Shalini, can we get started?
Awesome, guys. All right. So I guess you guys learned all your hand gestures. You're going to use your body language and help us tell the story, right? All right, let's warm up those hands. Wiggle those fingers. Now, let's begin. For Tamika, it was always the right time and place to dance and sing. Tamika had a hip-rolling happy dance, a swayful sad dance, a stompy mad dance, and a hair-flicking just because she felt fabulous dance. She sang high with the tweeting birds and low with the croaking frogs. She always shared her love of music and movement with an audience, stuffed and unstuffed. Tamika loved the stage. It was her perfect place. She was a star of every show, and she loved every show she starred in. She had been a cucumber, a space cowgirl, a dinosaur, and her favorite part, a singing mermaid. On stage, Tamika felt like she could be anything or anyone she wanted to be, but she had never been a princess. Now, she would finally have her chance. Tamika was so excited that she went to both days of auditions for the Snow White musical. On the first day, she arrived super early. She helped friends with their lines, kept count for the dancers, and she shooed butterflies from nervous tummies so songs could be sung. After the audition, Tamika heard some of the other kids whispering. She can't be Snow White. She's too tall. She's much too chubby. And she's too brown. Tamika looked at her legs. They were long. Maybe the kids were right. A princess shouldn't be taller than her prince, should she? She looked at her belly. Maybe what the kids said was true. She could not remember any chubby princesses. Tamika looked at her skin. She was brown. How could a girl with brown skin play a princess like Snow White? Could those kids be wrong? Maybe she was wrong for wanting to be this princess. Tamika slouched and sucked in her belly. She tried pulling down her sleeves, but there was no getting around being brown. For the first time, she didn't feel like dancing or singing. At dinner, Tamika didn't tap her feet or playing rhythms with her spoon. "Is something wrong?" asked her mom. The other kids said, "I'm too tall, too chubby, and too brown. I'm not right for Snow White," said Tamika. "You got it all wrong," Mom said. "You are tall enough, chubby enough, and brown enough to be a perfect princess." "Besides," said her dad, "Snow White is just pretend. You've always been my real princess. You're just enough of all the right stuff." He kissed her forehead. Tamika smiled. Maybe her parents were onto something. At the audition the next day, Tamika watched all the other kids get on stage and do their best. It was Tamika's turn at last. She remembered what her parents had said, but her long legs were still a little jittery. She closed her eyes and imagined she was singing and dancing for her favorite audience of friends, stuffed and unstuffed. Then she remembered the joy she felt when performing. Tamika knew she could do it. And she did. She shone like the star she was. She could act. She could dance. She could sing. She loved herself as much as she loved music and movement. Tamika was a perfectly poised princess. When her audition was over, Tamika looked out to smiling faces. Tamika wasn't too much of anything. Maybe she was just enough of all the right stuff. Yay! So what did you guys think? Did you like it? We really hope you enjoyed today's story. We'd love to see your pictures or your videos, so please share them with us. You can find us on Facebook at Indique Dance Company or on Instagram at Indique Dance. We love spending this time with you, and we really hope to see you again soon. Thanks again for joining us. See you next time. Bye.
Bye.